My voice is so grouchy. It's currently 8:57 right now. Literally just had a coffee and some breakfast. I will be testing out the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation, and I'll be doing a first impressions and demo. I've been so excited to try this because it's been on my desk for like 4 days now. As soon as I saw that it was from Selfridges, I was like, yeah, okay, I can't touch that. I bought it from Selfridges for £32. £32 for a foundation. I was a bit like, this better be good. For me, this is like a luxury foundation. I had a bit of an issue trying to find the right colour for me, and I have a big confession to make. Usually with the first impressions, I like to not see any YouTube videos or any other reviews of the product. It's not like Boots where you can just walk in and get it all like tested on you. So I had to go through the YouTube videos that were already put up. I was skipping through the videos just to find out like the application on whether it was the right colour and what colour they used. I ended up getting the colour I did after loads of kerfuffle with my mum. I was like running up and down the stairs. She was like, maybe you should get this shade, and I was like, I don't know. This was the shade chart that I was picking from. I was stuck between chai, or I was going to go creme brulee because it was golden undertones. I'm just hoping that this is the right shade. I have a bit of like dry to combination skin. It's quite red, and I get like dry patches here, a bit of dry patch there. I'm just intrigued to see whether it cakes around my nose area. I just want to try it now, so I'm going to stop babbling and talking shit. This is what the packaging looks like. So you've got the Huda Beauty logo on the front. I did get the shade 220N Custard. Now I don't have the primer that she sold just because it was really expensive. This is the Bare Minerals primer. I'm just going to take it on the tips of my fingers and just rub it in. Excuse if my face goes a bit red. I've started to get like little eczema. So weird. I think it could be stress, or I think it looks like slight heat rash or something. So just ignore that for now. Packaging is just so... The packaging of this is really nice. It's plastic. It's really similar to the NARS packaging. I like this little like ombre that's going on. It's very simple and sleek. You get 35 mils in there, which is quite good. It is a pump. It doesn't oxidize the product so much. The more the foundation is exposed to the air, it then starts going a different color and bacteria starts getting into it. The color, I think, looks slightly dark on the packaging compared to my skin, but then if you put it towards my like shoulder, it looks the same. What I'm going to do is half my face with a beauty blender and half my face with a brush. So I'm gonna start with the brush. Last night I washed all my brushes and it feels amazing to have new brushes again. I'll definitely be sharing my hack on how to clean brushes. It's really hard to explain it. I probably will have to do a video. Let me know if you want to see that. I'm gonna be applying it with this brush, which is very like bristly. I just find it's really good to put foundation on. Directions: using a pump or less. Don't think it's gonna cover my whole face like with just a pump, but we'll see how it goes. Apply foundation evenly all over the face with a dense brush or a beauty sponge. I'm just gonna squirt one pump. It's not coming out. Color wise, it's actually a little bit lighter when it pumps onto your hand. Dab the brush in, go just on this side of my skin. As I'm starting this, the brush is absorbing it. Color wise, it's pretty bang on. It matches my shoulders, and that's the most important bit for me. Just immediately I can just smell the scent, and it's like very perfumey. It smells of like old ladies. Another thing I look at is how it blends into my hairline, and I don't know if you can see. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see. This is the side that is done with the brush, and yeah, you can still see a little dark patch by here. I find it really hard to get into the corners with the brush. This is very high coverage. I like how it's blended into my neck. It is slightly tacky, feels very lightweight, but fully covered. I'm now going to go into the other side using my Real Techniques Big Face Beauty Blender. Putting it on your hand first wasn't a good idea, so I'm going to go straight onto my skin. One pump, the same as the other side. Felt like the first pump I did wasn't a full pump, because when you start a foundation usually it takes a while for it to get up the little nozzle bit. This one definitely feels like there's more on my skin. I'm going to take my beauty blender, which is slightly damp. Already way prefer the beauty blender. It feels so much nicer on my skin, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. These are the two sides. So you've got the beauty blended side and you've got the brushed side on this side. They're both very similar. I do have a puffy eye on this side, so just ignore that. This side feels a lot more tackier. It says to me that there is more product on this side than this side. This has like soaked it into my skin a bit more and made it more skin-like, where this one it's like you've put on foundation. I love it. I think it's really good because it's full coverage, exactly what I like. It's matte, but not too matte to the fact that it's drying out my skin. I'm going to quickly do the rest of my face. I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray. This is the colour 208 Off-White. That is my finished makeup look, and yeah, this is pretty much what I wear day to day. I will link all the information down below of the products that I've used. We'll see what it's like after my 6-hour shift, and I will check back in with you after that. I'll probably be knackered. I have just come back. I've had this makeup on now for 8 hours. It is now 6:20. First impressions looking at my face now. The bronzer and my contour, that layer, is slightly worn. So this is around the nose area, and looking at the camera it has worn slightly around my nose. I have been wiping my nose a lot throughout the day. Crease lines are looking good. Like a slight little crease line by here, I don't know if you can see, sinking into my wrinkle lines there, but nothing too dramatic. Like looking at my face now, it's really held its wear. Foundation is literally flawless still. Thank you so much for tuning in to watching this video. Make sure you subscribe for more. I love testing products for you guys, so let me know if you want me to test any more, and I will see you next time.